So, one of the other things that I was sharing with one of my coaching clients who happens to also be an advisor, I was recommending that he do videos specifically because just the level of um, resistance was unbelievable. So I work a problem. I am uncontrollable when it comes to coaching. I am absolutely um, a compulsive coach. Uh, if you present me with a situation, I'm gonna work on a solution in my brain. Like I can't. It's something. It's just a natural response mechanism for me. But when he and I were talking, and just such a resistance to it, I I really needed to try and help him understand that this is the way people do their research now. They look online to try and find out more about you, right? Everyone's getting Googled. Okay. Well, guess what happens if you're in a competitive situation and you don't have any content out there? Now, recently, I was put up against having to do a bunch of research on a group of people, and it's all written by somebody. I mean, it's all, bios and stuff like that. So I don't think there's any video content out there at all of them. So it's sitting there reading through people's bios that were probably written by somebody else and talking about how amazing they are, which is fine. It's just that you're not really getting a flavor for who that person is. Now, in most businesses that are particularly service businesses, you have a very small window. And if somebody referred you to two people, you want to go out there to think about how you do your homework, see what you can find, right? If I'm telling you, if it's down to a competitive situation and they're trying to decide who to go with and they can see my videos and you don't have any, guess who's probably going to get, if they're my people, if they're my people, or they like the cut of my jib, as I often say, then there's a pretty good chance they're going to do business with me. I have people all the time reach out for me and say that they've pretty much already, on my first call with them, they've pretty much already figured out who I am and what I do. And they even tell me what I do, right? You solve problems, you help people move forward, right? So my whole goal is to help people move forward in whatever it is that they're wanting to do. So, again, go look at my Instagram and see the kind of videos that I post, or my YouTube or whatever. It's interesting because this is the informal way that people gather data about you, because they can go to your website, for those of you who even have one, or they can actually look at your content. Now, if it's not sterile, like in the financial services business, everyone's been programmed for years to do, basically put your shingle out there in the way that you present yourself, that is. But there's a reason Oprah was so successful. People feel like they know her, right? It just felt very organic and authentic. So try that on and take that into consideration and try and push yourself to just throw some jam out there. Tell a story, tell a joke, right? Those are good ways to start getting some of that content, because the problem is that people can't see when they don't know even how you think and how you move. You're going to get left behind, I'm afraid. So, as resistant as I've been to it, if you want to pick my brain about it, please feel free to do so. But I will say that having the blueprint process helps tremendously, because you already know what the tools are that you were born with, that you've had your whole life. And now you have an opportunity to really present those to people. Here's my big show. Here's what I'm all about. Don't squander the opportunity.